Okay. Okay, am I live? I should be. I think. Yep. I'll make sure that Discord hasn't done anything wrong. Okay. Hey man, how you doing? Doing good. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. What's up, the Ligma Sigma? That's a nice name, bro. Is this affiliate stream? No, not yet. I mean, this is the stream that's gonna make affiliate. Also, I'm pretty sure it's not working on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think it's working on YouTube. Am I live on YouTube? Test. Hello, Riff. Yeah, okay, so I am live on YouTube. Locked in today. Nice. Okay, let me actually go to the... So next here, because I think it keeps the list. Yeah, it looks like it keeps the list from the last stream. So let me just kind of reset it. Hey, hello, hi everyone. Hello, Eve. Hey, DC Defeat. Let me just next it all over until I get someone who's here.
Our foes have arrived.
Let me just make sure. Okay, so looks like we got someone. Okay, so I'm live on YouTube as well. Nice. Let me clear queue, I think. Is that it? Is that the right command? Maybe. Is that the right command? Commands. It's actually clear queue, yeah. So we should get the clear. Okay, successfully cleared. Night. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Thanks for the follows, guys. Okay. Wait. It was pretty good yesterday, man. It was pretty good. Really good. Nightbot is slow. Yeah, he is kind of slow.
I have found more lost
Okay, so I guess since it seems to be working on Twitch as well, seems to be working on YouTube as well. Raihisa, actually. What's your replay code? Give me a replay code. Okay, let's take a look then. Who is you? LFD Floco. Floco. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Raiden. Hey, Lina. I main support and would like to know what I can improve on. Okay. Snowflake on the Black Panther, that's nice. Okay, shooting first, that's nice. Okay, looking around, good. I think you could have thrown a freeze in here. Like, when your Groot got kidnapped, I think you maybe could have thrown a freeze. Like here, as in, like shoot a freeze on this guy, maybe here. Because he's kind of... He's not easiest to hit, but it's definitely doable to, like, throw a freeze on this guy. Yeah, we're moving the Snowflake to him as well. Or moving the snowflake to him as well. Yep, that's a nice freeze. Think you could have been looking for more stuff with your shift. Like... yeah, like here, I think you could be looking for more damage with your... not your shift, your clap. Because the clap actually does quite a lot of damage, so you can look to clap this, you can look to clap this, you can look to clap this. As in, just kind of use it. You can also use the clap offensively, not just defensively. Yeah, like kind of like that. Nice. Also, in random fights like this, right, you can also kind of try to throw a freeze down there. Maybe you can hit on a support of theirs, right? Maybe you can hit a Loki, maybe you can hit the cloak, or maybe somewhere here. Especially because if the enemy doesn't really have dive, as in you don't really have that much to worry about, you can be a bit more free, you have a bit more freedom with your freeze. You can just kind of yeet it out there. Now, where's your snowflake? I think you don't have your snowflake. Yeah. So the Black Panther died, which removed your snowflake, right? Yeah, the Black Panther died. No. No, he didn't die. Wait, so where's your snowflake then? Why can't I see it? Is it still on the Black Panther? Okay, it is, never mind. It's a replay bug. Hey, I asked you to coach me before, I don't think you did, since I realized I only have big blows when I play. The user is Freyon. Yeah, man, just join up the queue. Gotta join the queue, so that it's fair to everyone. Okay, now that the enemy does have a Black Panther, now you can be a bit more deliberate with your freezes. Okay. Okay, what could have been done differently here? I think the replay just broke as well. This is a really nice system, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, looks like the replay broke. Shit. I don't know why the replays do this. So I have to restart them, which is not ideal. I kind of forgot to put Snowflake. Yeah, you don't want to forget about Snowflake. Now here you see this guy, which is kind of annoying. So in a situation like this, hi Apixelman, how you doing? So in a situation like this, you could maybe just walk out or like go to this side, as in try to go the opposite way from this. I mean, this isn't the worst here, but you don't want to just forget about your team. Right, like look at this. Because you're kind of too focused on this guy as your team is dying. Yeah, you missed the freeze, whatever. Affiliate stream, let's go. Almost. Yeah, this is the last one I should probably need. Okay, ult here. I honestly think that using ultimates here is a mistake. I mean, maybe not a huge mistake, as in you've just captured the point. Your spawn is right here. The enemy has used 2 ultimates. They used... what did they use? They used this, they used Loki and Human Torch to win a fight that's literally next to your spawn. So if you all die here after the enemy used ultimates, it almost doesn't matter, because you're just gonna respawn here, and now the enemy doesn't have ultimates, So you're almost automatically gonna win the next fight. Which you're gonna get really soon, because you're... because your spawn is right here. Could have saved since our spawn. Yeah, exactly. This is something what's called, I think, a dry fight. As in, you're fighting dry without using any big resources like an ultimate. And you're just letting the enemies fight. Or like use their ultimates. Because you all have the advantage anyway with the spawn. Hey, say so man, how you doing? Love your YouTube videos. Thank you, man. And then again, you're kind of forgetting about your teammates. And you're also kind of forgetting to use your shift. Not your shift, your clap. Like, you could use your clap on this guy. You know, it's not the worst. Because it's gonna make it easier to hit as well. And you're again kind of forgetting about your teammates. Can I ask how the mini VOD reviews work? You join the queue, and if I get to you in time, I will do a mini VOD review. Like, I'll watch a few minutes of the gameplay. Yeah, that's whatever. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, you should be, like, keeping an eye on what's going on around you, as in, this Luna ultimate is gonna end soon. Like, it's literally ending right now. And you're left in a bad position. And generally, you wanna use the last 1 or 2 seconds of a support ultimate, if you are a support or someone else, to just find a better position. And the fact that there's a Thor on top of you, while he's also ulting, and there's still no reaction from you, it's kind of weird. Or like, it does catch you by surprise. Now, the fact that you didn't die here, like, that's just illegal. Like, that's just illegal. You 100% should have died here. Your Wolverine was the MVP for sure. Like, this guy is him. This guy is him. So yeah, you don't want to have a Thor's ultimate just drop on top of you and you not even really be aware of it. Okay. Yeah, old Thor is always worse in my team. Yeah, you can out-heal it, but it's also ideally not that good to just stand in it and eat it. Okay, let me see how you use your next ultimate, and I'm probably gonna wrap this up. Again, that was super risky. That's a nice freeze, there you go. Gonna die here. Probably ult here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think you need to be a bit faster with the claps, especially because you can use the clap offensively. Like, you're kind of getting dove by the Black Panther and you're just sitting there with the clap and sometimes with the freeze. So you maybe want to be a bit more, like, use your clap a bit more perhaps. And also not forget about your teammates, because your Groot almost died a couple of times because you just kind of forgot about him. So use them a little bit more, yeah. Use them a little bit more. Okay, see, this is kind of late. Also, don't forget about your snowflake. I mean, the replay is bugged, so I can't see if you have it on someone, but you want to make sure the snowflake is on anyone. That's a nice freeze. Could have maybe looked for a double headshot, but see. So you freeze this guy and then you don't shoot him but you also don't really run away, so you're just kind of standing here as your Magneto is dying. Which is also Magneto's fault, by the way. Like, he should be aware of the fact that he's kind of by himself. But also, you're kind of forgetting about your teammates sometimes. I know, maybe you just need to be faster with everything. So, like, faster with your shift, faster with your clap, faster with looking back at your teammates and healing them. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, and also think about dry fights, like I said. Okay, let me do one from the YouTube. Next up. Yep. Are you still here? Are you still here, sir? Sir, are you still here? Hello, Dryce, hello. Air Kamiya Fortune, are you still here, sir? Face reveal. Yeah, it's... Thank you, man, but I have revealed it for quite some time now. I think even in a video. But I do appreciate it, yeah. Air Kamiya Fortune, are you here? Because if you're not, then I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Gonna give it like a minute just to make sure, because I don't wanna just skip over them like that. No worries, Rahisa. Yeah, just be a bit faster, I think. Okay. It does look like this guy has kind of disappeared. Which is not ideal. Coach DSR, your videos mean a lot. I never played a hero shooter in my life and I've learned from your video and I'm in GM2 right now. I ended at GM1 last season, so I'm progressing good. Nice, Carlos, that's really nice to hear, man. Glad to hear the advice is helping and the videos. Okay, it looks like that guy is not here anymore, so I will go over to the next person. If only the Nightbot wasn't so slow. Thank you, Nightbot. Okay, Jay. You did send a message earlier, so you can't just send your replay code right now. Okay, now, yeah. He was feeling fast today. Do you do VOD reviews to tanks? Yeah, I do VOD reviews to anyone. Q is feeling fast. Yeah, there's definitely quite a bunch of people. But that's why I made the queue, so that at least it's as fair to everyone as it can be. Instead of just being, hey, did I do you? Who wouldn't want free coaching? Yeah. What's the process to get your VOD reviewed? Just join the queue. KJ, have you sent your VOD review, like your replay code? Because I don't see your replay code if you sent it. Where is it? Can you send it again? Like, send your replay code so I can look at it. Because I can't see it. I can't see the message. I don't think it went through. Or was it this one, actually? No, I just can't see the numbers. Like, I don't even see the number messages at all. So this is one is you, so you want to see this one? Yeah, I don't know why I can't see the code, like... Hey, Hugo. Yeah, I don't see the code. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, so where do you want me to look? Do you want me to look when you play Bucky? Do you want me to look when you play Loki?
Time has claimed a lot of good soldiers. I won't let it.
When do you want me to look? Best coaching videos ever. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Take any more.
Okay, I'm gonna look at your Loki then. Okay.
Invigorating, no.
Why no clones? Do you need a code? Ideally a code, yeah. Where are you going? Bro is just flanking Loki. I mean, this almost worked, but this is just insane. What? So, first of all, no clones anywhere. So, why don't you just use a clone? Like, maybe go here and place a clone. Maybe even place a clone here as you're walking up or something. Okay, so just maybe go walk here and place some clones. So, because you miss out on a lot of damage and healing if you don't place your clones. Then, going like this is, as a support, is definitely risky. Like, this is an interesting play for sure. This Psylocke made my life horrible the whole game before I tried to get... Yeah, I mean, this is... You can maybe flank as Loki, but it's just so risky. Because you don't know what if this... If this Psylocke was better, you die. Do you understand that? If this Psylocke was better, you die here. Like, it's so pointless. No, yes, you can be sneaky and flank around with Loki, but it's more of a hee hee ha ha moment than actually having some value. If this Psylocke was better, you die here. If he was better, you die. Exactly. And then you also kind of... He forced you to waste the lamp in a way. I mean, not in a way, because he forced you to use lamp, otherwise you die. Okay, and so you do die. It's just you die a bit later. Like, yeah, this is just... At least he's getting the backstabbing achievement, yeah. I didn't see him do any backstabbing. So you do die, actually. So you don't have lamp. You die. Like, what? Do you need a code? Yeah, a code would probably be the better one. So, again, you can flank with Loki, but just don't. Just don't. Hey, Luke. Okay, and then clones. You want to have clones. You see, you only have one clone. Now, you could say that it wasn't needed in this case, but you don't want to just sit around with no clones. Okay, now, that's certainly an interesting clone positioning. I don't think I've actually seen this one before. That's actually kind of crazy. What? I had no idea. He can place them. Look at him. He's just sitting here in the flowers. Oh, look at him. Yeah, I think this is okay. Probably not the worst. But I think you can definitely, especially since you've got this guy on here, and your team is fighting, I think you can definitely maybe walk a bit forward and try to do something here, like shoot with this guy, shoot this guy, heal here, do something. Or maybe even like here, how you're shooting here, maybe could have gone around a little bit and maybe assist your team over here as they're trying to take space. Now, it's not needed to go all the way, but it's definitely better than just sitting around like this semi-AFK. And also, you can go here. Like, this is probably a better position. Just because you can move around a lot more. So you can break this and you can actually stay here. Which is insanely strong for Loki. Like, that's a god position. Yep. Okay, maybe you didn't place it there. Yeah, you should definitely go above there if you can. Yeah, so I think this is kind of a missed opportunity, as in, I'm going there, okay. Okay, thank you. Nice, double clone there you go. Nah, I don't think that's the best. That's a good clone, because this clone kind of doesn't have the best line of sight. You see? Because if the fight is going on here, the clone can't see anything. Also, as Loki, if you have, I mean, not if, as Loki, you should try your best to destroy buildings, because Loki is insanely good at destroying stuff. So you want to break this, maybe you want to break that. Okay, yeah, that's a nice lamp. Should also use, I thought, as an escape clone because of their Psylocke. Yeah, but I guess that makes sense, but you can try placing it, maybe you can place it down there or something, just so that it has somewhere to see, because essentially, if you only have one clone, you're missing out on 30% damage and 30% healing. Like, you're literally crippled as Loki if you don't have clones good. Hey Hitsika, how you doing, man? I'm great. Okay, and then here, you're down one clone, right? You only have one clone. And you have your right click. So you should probably play, especially because there's a big fight going on here. So you should probably look to have your clone, like the second clone. Now that's understandable, that's okay. I don't think this is the worst ultimate. Okay, let me look at this. Invis is really good for popping out clones. Yeah. I mean, it's basically a clone tool more than an actual invis. I do think though that this ult is a bit early. Like, for sure is a bit early. Because if you see, the rocket ult didn't even expire. Look at this. Right, like, you used yours, but the rocket one is still going. So you're double stacking support ultimates for, I don't know how much? For like 3 seconds. So you've basically wasted half of your invis ultimate and a little bit of the rocket ultimate by double stacking them like this. Like, stacking support ultimates is definitely how you can lose games. Like, look at this. It's still going. Everyone is full HP. You know. I don't know why. I mean, you can, by the way, you can copy here, right? So that's not the worst thing. So you can copy this guy. But then you have 15 seconds to then use your ultimate. You don't have to use it right away. So you could use your shift, you can use your push and pull, you can use your shield. And then, after the rocket ultimate expires, then you can use your ultimate. So that you have them on top of each other. Doesn't Loki timer reset? Yeah, exactly. The Loki... So, by the way, if you don't know, if this timer to be the clone goes down and then you use your ultimate, it goes back up for a little bit. So you can actually make use of getting more healing with the invisibilities and stuff. So you see, now you have essentially 2 support ultimates going on at the same time, which is a lot of wasted value. Where instead, if you just use them one after the other, right, it's essentially so, instead of having, I don't know, 16 seconds of support ultimate, you're now gonna have like 12 seconds of support ultimate, which is objectively worse. Yeah, you definitely should have waited with your ult there. I could say I was a little tilted. Yeah, well, if you're getting tilted, you just press P, and there's going to be a mute button here. You click that mute button, and there you go. No more tiltingness. Tiltingness, is that I don't think that's a word. Okay, and here as well, as soon as you become Loki, where's your clones? Instantly gotta have triple clones. Right, instantly gonna have triple clones, so use your invis. There you go, thank you. Okay, you place that other clone there. Yeah, I think you can walk a bit forward here. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. Always try to mute if I'm tilting. Yeah, like, you just gotta mute. Like, it's really that simple. I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 times, you're gonna play better with all the teammates on mute than just having them yell in your ear or whatever. Okay, so for you, so I don't watch this for too long. I mean, actually, we can maybe look a little bit more. So far, to be honest, morning, hey Liang. So genuinely, clone placement. Okay, that's a nice lamp. Wait, what the? Okay, so clones and not stacking ultimates. Can you watch the last round? So like this. Okay, since it's quite short, I can. Okay, let's say you don't heal here. We need /mute. Or deafen. Okay, why aren't we using clones here? Why not placing any clones? What? So, the fight has started. The fight is going on. Why aren't you using clones? Like, just place them anywhere. Right? You can place one clone here so that you can say it's a little bit out of the way. The way? Man, my accent really is something. So you can place one over here so that it's a little bit out of the way. And then just use your right click for another clone like here. Because you are like genuinely missing out without clones, without 2 clones, you're now missing out on 60% healing and damage. Right? You are doing 30 healing instead of 90. Not even mentioning the fact that your teammates are dying next to you and you're not even healing them. As a support, in general, you want to stay a bit back so that you can see all of your teammates. Right? You don't want to be in the front as a support because not only is it more dangerous because you're closer to the danger, but you also can't see here and see here at the same time. So if you're in the back, you can see your teammates and you can heal your teammates depending on whoever needs it the most. So, not using clones, not healing teammates. Like, what is this? Still not using clones. You're still with 0 clones. Still not using the invis clone. And now you're walking forward into the enemies. You're walking into a thing. Why are we walking into a thing? The reason you can't teleport, by the way, is because you're on the thing. Like, you're on the thing's thing. You're on the thing. Like, I don't even know what to call this. Like, you're earthbound, so that's why you can't teleport as well. And you, by the way, you have almost died trying to do this little meaningless shenanigan. Like, do you see this? You try to do a random teleport here, which, sure, let's say the random teleport is fine. But if it means you have to walk to the enemy team to do this fancy teleport, it's completely pointless. Like, look at it. Do you see yourself? You almost died trying to do this random teleport. Just stay behind your team, place your clones, and heal. That's it. Right? You don't need to do fancy stuff. Just stay behind and heal. And don't stack support ultimates. There you go. This is how you win on support. You stay behind, you heal, and you don't stack support ultimates. It's that easy. Right? Trying to do fancy stuff like this, most of the time, it's a waste of time, and it's actually counterproductive because it's gonna get you killed. One fall away from 150, amen. Almost there. So yeah, if you lose this round, it's because you tried to do something fancy. You didn't heal your teammates, which made your Punisher die, and your other teammates also die. You missed out on healing and stuff by trying to do something fancy. You almost died. Look, as Loki, you should be almost having your ultimate right now. Like, it's comparable to Rocket. You get your ultimate on Loki incredibly fast, and yet you're barely at 60%. Why? Because you didn't have your clones, so you missed out on damage and healing. You didn't heal your teammates because I don't even know what you were looking towards. And then you tried to do something fancy, which made you miss out on more healing and damage, and almost got you killed. So, make sure you have your clones up. Make sure you heal your teammates. And don't try to do so much fancy stuff. Even if you teleported in the face of a Punisher. And you kill him, but you still teleported in the face of a Punisher. Okay, let me see how you actually lose it. Where's your clones? Where's your clones? You have one clone is behind you. Okay, use ult there, that's whatever, yeah, that's nice. Okay. Again, still not using clones. There you go, you used one. Could have used it earlier. There you go, you kind of wasted the lamp again by being in an awkward position. Right now you get bonked. Yeah. So, I think you're trying to be a bit too fancy. Instead of just stay back and heal. And use your clones. You should almost never be, like, have clones available to place, but not place them. Yo, we got the follow goal. Shouldn't my lamps have took it? I'm pretty sure it expired right as you got bonked. I think it expired right as you got bonked. Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh my god, they got broken right as you got bonked. Yeah. I will say this is definitely a bit unlucky, but if you played the game better previously, it wouldn't have reached this point. Because this is what, like, round 4 or something? Right, so if you played the game better previously, it wouldn't have reached to this point. Yes, this is this is definitely unlucky. But there is a world where you play this game better and you just win in the first or second round, instead of getting it to 4 rounds. Yeah, so it's definitely... Yeah, this is definitely unlucky. Like, it is what it is. Okay, so overall for you, use clones, don't do fancy stuff, and don't stack support ultimates. Don't stack support ultimates for sure. Okay, who's next from the Twitch now? Say so, Duck, are you here, brother? Anthony Edwards. I don't know who that is. I don't even know why I laughed. It's just by instinct. Hello. What's your replay code? He's a basketball player. I don't watch basketball. Wait, I heard a big sound. What happened? I heard a big sound. Did something happen? Me, right? No, I'm doing Twitch and YouTube. I'm going back and forth so I can get to, like, everyone. So I'm doing one from Twitch and then one from YouTube. Someone followed was the sound. Yep. I think it's actually the... So Magneto. This one or this one? Which one? Never seen anyone kill lamps. UV lover, okay. Oh, you didn't know you did Twitch too? Yeah, I do both of them. Just because some people like to watch on Twitch, some people like to watch on YouTube. That is the following sound. Thank you, Beer Bossy. Wait, Bear Bossy. Okay. Moving on. Okay, but you're not Magneto here. Sus. Sus for sure. Okay, so you want me to look at Magneto. The first half was on Luna, but you can skip that. Yep, okay. Please, Mr. Replay, can you load? Thank you, Mr. Replay. Watching him on both but muted Twitch. That's the way, man. That's the way. I like it. Wait, I'm confused. How does the Q system work? It's random. No, it's not random. Coach is basketball player. I am absolutely horrible at basketball. So the way the queue system works is you join the queue and it's like a regular queue at the store. It's like the same order. That's why when I type exclamation mark next, it moves on to the next person. So it's basically first come, first served. It's just that the queue system is keeping it in order and keeping track of everyone who actually joins. Because if you type, look, if I type list, it should give you guys like see where everyone is on the queue, like, and how many people are on queue and stuff. Okay, let me just focus on this. Okay, right here, Yuri Lover. Right here, I think you could maybe shoot at this guy, although he is a bit far away. Okay, that's a nice bubble. I think you're maybe a bit too focused on the tanks. Hit GM again yesterday, trying to hit Celestial. Yeah, man. Good luck. Yeah, I think you're a bit too focused on the enemy tanks. Or it didn't put me in because there's a cooldown on it. Wait, is there a cooldown? It shouldn't have a cooldown. Yeah, so overall from here, you're kind of maybe too focused on the tanks, and I also don't really know why you walk forward here. So you go forward here, which is fine. But then you kind of go forward here, which is a bit questionable maybe. It didn't count. Oh, I'm actually gonna take a look at the history. Beat the hell out of that turret. Yep. Okay, that's a nice. That's a nice. Okay, you take damage. You wanna chill. You can also use your right click a bit more, maybe. Can also shoot this. Yeah, thank you. Okay, start pushing. Think you're still kind of too focused on tanks, maybe. Hey, please, Mr. Replay, don't break on me. Like, here this guy is low, whatever, understandable. But you could just maybe start shooting this guy, maybe start shooting the rocket. And then... I think you're definitely walking a bit too far forward here. Because your healers haven't really turned the corner, which is very... it's not very... it's pretty awkward for them to heal you over here just because of the way this, like, corner works. Yeah, so you see it kind of take a bit too much damage. Now, what is this rocket beacon, man? Brother, why do you place it here? Just, is it so hard to just yeet it out there somewhere, or just yeet it over here? Like, nah, man, just let me place my beacon here. Hello? Then this bubble here. Kind of a questionable bubble, maybe? Maybe. Because this guy is low HP, but he was kind of in trouble. And died because I couldn't turn the corner fast enough to heal them. Yeah, exactly. You want to make sure that your healers can have line of sight of you so that they can actually heal you. And then kind of still not using the right click. Respawn test station, yeah, if it works, it works. I think you can definitely use the right click a bit more. Especially because the next season, it's gonna... Not like they destroyed it. Yeah, man, they totally didn't destroy it. They didn't destroy it at all. That Thor was not just hitting it. It's alive. Hey, yep, that's fine, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. They just let you capture the point for absolute... Okay, never mind. This round is kind of a stomp. Okay, thank you, yep. But again, see... Even here, kind of, you're focused on the Groot. I definitely should be looking to hit the squishes. And then again, you're still kind of a bit by yourself. I like, again, your healers are on this side, and you're pushing by yourself. So, as a tank, try to do this more often. Like, boom, boom. Right, where's my team? I think I should turn around more. Yup, exactly. There you go. You've said it yourself. Okay, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Maybe bubble the Emma. Yeah, I could maybe bubble... Okay, never mind. What is this? Where... Oh my god, bro did the rollout. Bro did the rollout. Where is he? Bro's gonna do the rollout. Oh my god, man. And he almost dies. And he barely gets a kill. Why is it always Punishers? And then he ults! He ults here as well! Why does he ult here? Oh my god, I can't with these Punishers, man. It's every time a Punisher. Why is it always Punishers, brother? It's every time. Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Eve. I don't know why Nightbot is messing up with the caps. I gotta disable that. Jesus, like, what is this? Oh my god, man. Okay. Holy fucking Christ. Okay, now that your Punisher is ulting, this guy should get the bubble. Yep, there you go, thank you. Hello, hey Mark. You gotta see my Jeff. I probably should not. Yeah, this is... I don't even... I'm just speechless. I am without speech. What is this cloak ult, man? There's no one on the point! What is this random cloak ult? What? He wants him to the wall! He ults him to the wall! Jesus Christ, man. What is this cloak ult? There's no one on the point. And then he ults into the wall as well. Okay, please use your ult. Thank you. Okay, that's a bit out, but you should probably be able to hit it. Nice. Okay, there you go. I'm scared to know what rank this is. I think this was Plat or Diamond? Or GM? I'm not sure, actually. Okay, that's a nice bubble. It's Diamond / Plat. Yeah, there you go. Ult, really? Cloak panic ulting without the panic. It's not even console this time. Yeah, it's gotta be Plat. Oh my god. So, I think the bubble here was like a split second too early. Nah, it was fine, never mind. Okay, you just completely missed. 1, 2... Okay, let me just take a look at this. So you heal this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots missed, by the way. Ugh. Maybe I gotta hit the aim training practice, man. I gotta hit up the aim labs, yeah, bro. Watch my video on aim training, by the way. I have a video on aim training if you want to improve your aim. Okay. Okay, boom, boom there, that's fine. Gotta hit up the aim labs. Watching this giving me hope to reach GM. This is not GM, okay? This is not GM. It's just Plat or Diamond. Just watch Coach's video, I got the GM. Yeah, man, just, there you go, that's nice promo, man. W glaze, thank you guys. Okay. / join. Yeah, the queue's getting way too big. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach anyone, but yeah, please more awkward Punisher. Same here, new player to hero shooters, you've just been a big help. Thank you, man. I don't understand why you're not, like, you're just keeping your right click like this. Right here, why aren't you gotta, just yoink, not yoink, yeet that right click into this guy's face. Sadly, I gotta go study now, so I'm gonna have to leave a look. Nice, man. Good luck with your studies. Should make an aim video, a Twitch command with, like, aim or something. Yeah, probably. I think I don't realize it's up. How? Like, how? You can see it right here. For the next Twitch VOD, can you cut mine? I got messed up by what? Yeah, I think I'll take a look, yep. Tunnel vision, I guess. Yep. I can see that, but then, yeah, this bubble was definitely a bit risky. Can only play this game because of the Marvel brand. Okay. They'll beg for Rocket even harder. Okay, you turned around there, that's nice. Yep, just focus on that guy, there we go. But you see kind of in like these like 1 or 2 second opportunities when there's really nothing going on here. Like this, where you don't really see enemies. You can just maybe turn around a little bit just to kind of check on your team as to what's going on. Getting more viewers every day, yup. Okay. Now you have your ult here. Probably could maybe keep your... I think this is maybe a bit too much. Because what if the Groot walls behind you and he traps you in here and now you're fucked? Can you do a Giga Chad impression? Oh, how? I don't even know how. I can't. Wait, why isn't this Groot walling behind you? Bro's already the Giga Chad. Thank you, but maybe not. Just take off your shirt. No, because I'm fat. Right, like, why doesn't this Groot wall behind you? But yeah, this is a bit too aggressive, because if the Groot had 1 brain cell, he can just wall behind you. I guess you wanted to touch the point, actually, never mind. Yeah, let me just take like a quickity look over here. Just take a quickity look over here. Okay. Wait, you are red. Yeah, you are red. I think you're walking a bit. Is this a replay? Just a stomp replay? No, it's not. Okay, so here, I think you're kind of again too focused on the front line. Like maybe look at the supports, and I also think you're walking way too forward. Like Magneto isn't really a tank where you can just walk your face into the enemy tank's face, right? Because you're not really a brawl tank, you're a poke tank. So what I think you can do here is kind of maybe try to slightly off angle yourself and try to hit the enemy backline. You can't just walk to the enemy tanks as a Magneto, which is why you take so much damage and get pushed back. Yeah, I think you can, and you're still kind of hitting the tanks. Like, just try to hit the enemy squishes and try to maybe look for a slight off angle here, or maybe a slight off angle here or something. Yeah. Definitely maybe try to look for some off angles slightly to the right or slightly to the left. And you're still kind of focused on the tank. Now that guy was low, but it was still definitely too forced on the tank. And now you're walking forward with half HP. Like, you probably die. You don't die there, but it's definitely incredibly dangerous. Where was that ult? Magneto thinks he's him, yeah. Yeah, I think you should just maybe Magneto is also probably not the best here. Just because of this, like, Giga Brawl. But should probably just look for the enemy backline a lot more. I think I do get 2 tunnel vision, yeah. So kind of diagnosis for you is maybe turn around a bit more, use your right click more, and look for stop tunnel visioning on the enemy tanks. Yeah. Okay, let me do one from the YouTube now. Why can't Magneto all... Okay, bro, okay. Okay. That's definitely sus. Okay, by the way, DC defeat, I think yours kind of bugged, because you did it at the same time as someone else, so Nightbot kind of got confused. I think that's why. Okay, BP first round. Yeah, because I think if 2 people do it at the same time, Nightbot just doesn't have the brain power to deal with both of you. Do you think it's smart to keep moving an invisible woman shield in front of a teammate that's attacking an enemy because the shield does make the enemies slower? Does the shield actually make enemies slower? Doesn't it just heal and stuff? Surely not. It doesn't slow enemies, right? Surely it doesn't slow enemies. That's just a shift. Surely not. Oh, it does. Yeah, well, I guess that's fine. It makes them slower, yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. Well, it depends on what enemy are they fighting as well, I guess. I mean, if it's a 1v1, sure, but if it's like 2 tanks fighting in the middle of a big fight on the point, probably not, because then it kind of gets broken instantly. The hot into the shield does, yeah, okay. Yeah, it depends on who's 1v1ing and where. Okay. You can't wait like another second? Do you have the YouTube chat too? Yes, I do. Tickle Monster gameplay. Yeah, I think maybe this is a bit early, or like you could have waited like another second maybe. Like, cause this is kind of far away. Now you do miss your dash as well. Yeah, you do miss your dash as well. You get out, that's nice. He's already picking him apart, yep. Just RIP, bro. RIP. Okay. Is this gonna be a VOD? Only a VOD coach? Yep, I'm not gonna play today. So here, I mean, this is fine. But why not just kind of destroy this first? Because essentially, this is a free kill. You know? This is basically a free kill. I mean, you can just kill him. Yeah, the beacon. I mean, the beacon is essentially a free kill, because if you kill this, that's one less res from someone. You could use the multi-sim bot to make a bot write in chat the YouTube messages. I guess, but I kind of like having both of the chats open. Now, of course, if you kill the rocket, it also means the beacon gets destroyed, but if he placed the beacon literally in your face like this, just destroy the beacon. Right? Like, just destroy the beacon. That's a free kill, essentially. Okay, now you miss your dash again and again. Yeah, I think you definitely should have ran. Okay, I don't think... Wait, where is this? Yeah, you can just run through here. Because now you're kind of screwed because of the Bucky chasing you. Yup. Maybe I need to practice your dashes, Sonny. Jimmy must be playing Bucky because he keeps missing again. Did you have another? I don't think you had. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Yeah, it was pretty nice, but... Who asked coach to take his shirt off? Someone sus in the Twitch chat. Now, you don't really want to be inside of the circle here. So, you see here, you fight there, but now you are inside of the circle. So, you see, if we can draw a circle, now you're inside of the circle. And the reason you don't want to be inside of the circle is because when you're inside of the circle, you get shot from here, you get shot from here, you get shot from here. Your shoulders are massive, give us your lat machine workout. So you don't want to be in this position when you do an Emma Coach Frost cosplay. Once I get like 100 subs or something, maybe. Or like some nice goal. Okay, so you don't really want to be inside a circle. So, and also, why are you jumping on a Bucky instead of a support? And you also haven't broken this, by the way. 100 subs, damn, I should have said 1000. I fucking screwed myself. Alright, why are you going for a Bucky? And then here, see, this is inside the circle, because even though you're kind of flanking one person, because you are inside the circle, you're getting flanked by the rest of your teammate, by the rest of the enemies. So you don't want to just be going in like that. And also, when you're playing against Rocket, it is worth it to just take a second, like take multiple seconds to just look around for the beacon, because like I said, killing the beacon, destroying the beacon is essentially one free kill. 100 subs on Twitch and still hasn't unlocked them. Well, this is gonna be the last stream before getting the subs, I think. Maybe. Okay, this is definitely a desperate attempt. That was a bit desperate. Not the worst, but... Nah, yeah, now you're kind of fucked. So, even though you didn't get any kills... Oh, you did get one kill. Has good mechs, weaving the melee attacks and everything, just decision making, picking the right targets. Yup. He definitely did miss his dashes like a bit too many times, perhaps. But other than that... Yeah, maybe a bit more timing, engagement timing, and picking the right targets. Like, I don't know why you went for the Bucky earlier instead of just going for the Invis woman. Okay, that's a nice, that's W delay, by the way. Now, this is unfortunate because you are by yourself. It's like, these are great mechanics, man. These are some nice mechanics. Yeah, if you can do that by having better engagements. Yeah, you can't go up there, that's fine. Like, where's your team, man? There's no one here. Yeah, this is a bit kind of sus, because your team is kind of all over the place. Now, you are walled here, but that's fine. Yeah, that's a nice kill. But he's gonna get rezzed, right? No? Okay. I don't know why he's not getting rezzed. What was your Q position? Like, the next one. Because I think after I go to the next person in queue, like, they get removed from the list, I'm pretty sure. Why didn't he ghost dash? Yeah, I guess that's kind of something else you can do. You do have another one there, but... I mean, that's fine, but... Again, it's still kind of weird a bit. You're going on the main, or like main front target. I mean, there is the rocket there, which is not the worst. You know. Okay, now they have ult, so this is just AFK time. Yeah, this is the black. This is the Black Panther gameplay, guys. This is the Black Panther gameplay. Still, here again, I'm also not sure why you switch targets mid-engagement like this. Like, why not just stay on the Invis woman? So you hit her here, which is great. But then, why do you go for this instead of just going for her here? Right? Like she's literally next to you. Oh, like, why not just do this here? You know what? Like, your target priority, like, maybe not even target priority, choosing targets is kind of all over the place. And then you chase this guy, and then you chase a target, which is a rocket, which is incredibly slippery, while having no shifts. Beacon dies when rocket dies, yes. If you kill the rocket, the beacon gets destroyed as well. Right, and now you as a Panther, without any cooldowns, you chase a rocket to what? To, like, claw him like a kitty? Like, meh! Nah. You did your combo, you did your stuff, you used your cooldowns. Time to get out, because you see, you went in without your cooldowns, or like tried to force something, you got too greedy, and now you're dead. Alright, so you got too greedy, and now you're dead. I mean, you probably would have died either way. Not saving abilities for the disengage. Yup, exactly. Should always try to maybe have one dash or something, or use the last dash to get out as well. Yeah. Okay, now you do have to touch the point. You are in the rocket ult, so that, not rocket, you're in the cloak ult here. Your entire team got blown up, man. Shit. Okay, your team's over there, dealing with the Captain America, sure. I mean, I will say that's a bit unfortunate that you do it at the same time as the enemy. Oh, never mind. Why is this guy here? Is this another one of those famous ultimates? Okay, maybe not. I also don't know why you're just always going for the rocket. I think Invis is a better target. Yeah, I think Invis is a better target. I mean, you didn't see her, but you did see her there. And again, you're still kind of in the middle of the circle. So the reason I say that you don't want to be in the middle of the circle is because if you... I never factored in who is the most ideal support target first, yeah. And the reason you want to be outside the circle, the best ideal position for a dive is to do it from behind them. Because if they are behind, it's way harder for the other support to heal. Because you see, you are going on this guy here, but because the Invis woman is behind you even more, she can just heal the rocket and it's going to make your dive worse. And also, you did see the beacon here, so you can just maybe go and kill that, because you might as well. Right, again, it's like a free kill. And now you're engaging into a rocket ultimate and on a Baki. Like, what? You're again way too greedy. Like, there's the rocket ult going on. Why are you engaging at this point? Your team is dead. This might be a press H and swap hero as well, to be honest. This might be a press H moment. Swap it up, boys. Swap it up. Yeah, okay, so now you have to do this. Yeah, and then you don't keep a dash to get out. BP players never swap. No, I've seen Carcat swap. I've seen Carcat swap for sure. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's think about this for a second, like this ultimate here. So, you guys got the point back. You killed the... Like, what is this ultimate, man? There's only one guy! By himself! You captured the point, there's no one here! What is this ultimate? It's just one guy, man! The fight is over! What is this ult? There's no one here! Big cat go burr, yeah, man, I'm sorry. Damn, I gotta fix Nightbot. Lloyd, I don't know, maybe I tried to stagger. There's like 2 minutes left. You don't want to, like, what? Stagger with an ultimate? Hello? Man? I mean, if it was like 15 seconds left or something, I understand the stagger. But in this case, like, what? Nah, this is a complete waste of an ultimate. Like, this is a complete waste of an ultimate. So, I think genuinely your kind of issue is maybe being a bit impatient. As in, you go in too early sometimes. Like you did earlier on that rocket ult. Like, you definitely shouldn't have gone there because there was a rocket ult going on. So you definitely went a bit too early. And then you use your ultimate here because... just because big Q button is shining, I have to press it. And misses dashes. Yeah, missing dashes is whatever. Like, just a bit of mechanical issue. But yeah, using your ultimate, like, nah. So for you, maybe just be a bit patient. Choose your targets better as well. Right? Like, you can definitely choose better targets. And yeah, don't waste ultimate like this. Like, don't waste ultimate like this. No. Okay. DC defeat, I'm gonna do you now. So, what's your replay code? Are you ready to get done, bro? Are you ready to get done? DC Defender. Are you on Twitch right now? Yes, I am. I'm both on Twitch and on YouTube. Hi, hello, Lavern. Hello. I have been working on covers. Sometimes I still forget. Okay, that's a nice firebox. You have a Q-bot on YouTube as well? Yes, I do. How much longer will you be streaming for? Like, maybe another hour. Yeah, you did kind of go out into the open here. Like, why go out through here and not go out through here? Because, like, this is safer. See? Like, this is safer compared to going out in towards the enemies, or, like, out towards the enemies. Do you die here? Yeah, you die. Yeah, so if you just went through here, you probably lived. And you also could have went down if you saw that this guy was kind of sucking you. Which, I'm sure getting sucked by Scarlet Witch is not the worst thing, but not during the game. No cap. Okay, I like this jiggle. I like this jiggle. That's a nice jiggle. Okay, my internet is dead. Is my internet dead? What's going on? Okay, never mind. It's not. It's fine. Yep, I like the movement. I like the movement. Game, I bet you still streaming. Yep. Yeah, your team dies there. DC Defender, I know this guy, I played with him. Did you, Camille? Wow, my players found themselves. Any tips on Hawkeye? Just spam arrows? It's so weird thinking blue team. Yeah, it's because of the replay. With Hawkeye, try to kind of off angle. I think this is maybe a bit aggressive, like maybe a bit forward as well. You are using cover. I think you also could have thrown an ultimate here. Because this is my ult and just use for learning. Hawkeye, stay on off angles and take your time, yep. I think you could have maybe used an ultimate here. Yeah, I think you definitely could have used an ultimate here when the thing was going in. So like here, if you used an ultimate and kind of spammed your ultimate into all of these people as the thing is going in, like you probably just completely annihilate everyone here. And they also don't have support. Wait, didn't they stack support ultimates, by the way? Like the previous fight? Okay, so they used Cloak Ult here, which you've seen. And they also use Invis after, right? So now use your Cloak. Okay, so they used both support ultimates here. Yeah, there you go. They used both support ultimates in this fight. Meaning that you now have a free ultimate. Right, you now have a free ultimate without enemy support ultimate counters. So right here, this is be like prime time to use your ultimate. Yeah, there you go. Especially because I see them super clumped up like this. Your thing is going in. Your thing is going in. Your thing is going in. And you just ult all over them. I just spread your shit all over them. Yeah, this would have been an amazing ultimate. When off angling, I get shaky aim due to fear. Yeah, just take your time. Just play a bit more relaxed. Yeah, this would have been an insane ultimate. And then this flank here is interesting. Yeah, I see you. Now your ult is definitely a bit worse. Because... yeah, that would have been way good. Because they were all stacked up and stuff. Now, this flank like this is not the worst. But it's still definitely a bit risky. Like, this is definitely a bit risky. Your Luna is ulting, but I still think this was a worse ultimate than if you just did it earlier. So try to use when to use your ult is generally if the enemy has wasted their support ultimates, right? That's kind of one. And then if the enemies are clumped up or they're in a good position or like they're in an enclosed space, for example, where they can't really escape from it. And you also have follow-up from your team. And also maybe a bit of like less aggressive movement sometimes. Because I did see you maybe go a bit too far forward or maybe a bit too out in the open. Right, so maybe a bit slightly less aggressive forward positioning sometimes. But you're doing definitely better than the last time. Now in this case we don't have a good ult, but it is okay. Is it okay to bait support ult? Yeah, you can also use yours to bait support ultimates from the enemies, but yeah, you also kind of maybe forced your Luna to ult because you didn't kill them earlier. But you're definitely on the right track, like you're definitely on the right track. Want to play Rivals, but I gotta finish some drawings so the stream is enough to have my Rivals those. Damn, you're... What do you draw, man? Freyo, are you still here? No worries, DC. No worries, man. Thanks everyone for the follows on Twitch, by the way. I do appreciate it. You're just super sus today. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I gotten taken over by the sus. Freyo, are you still here, bro? You're just super sus. Gonna give it a minute. Just in case they're still around. I'm drawing Rivals character stickers for a con in my city. Oh, really? It's pretty nice. Never thought Arnold Schwarzenegger would take up an esport. I mean, he did sports his entire life, right? He was bound to do some esports as well. Gonna follow the Twitch. Thank you, man. You can't bring Freyo. I guess he's not here anymore then. Yeah. Who is next? I'm gonna do one from YouTube now. Vic the Gamer. A person, are you here, a person? Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Nah, he does say it's definitely a bit more like grungy and stuff. A person, okay, a person. What's your replay code, a person? ID. There you go. Hello, Tali. Wait, let me just copy that real quick. Hello. Who are you? Sorry, but I watched him for 2 of his streams in the past and I still remember the deep voice tip he gave us sus. Yeah, just use your throat, man. Just gotta use your throat. And only play 4 hours a week, so I don't have much time to play, but do have time to watch streamers. Okay, who are you in this game? Isma. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam? Yes, hi, Sam. How do I join? Exclamation mark, join. Take an off angle with the... That's sus as fuck, bro. That's definitely sus. Way too sus for me. Okay, what is this dash? What's this random dash here? What's this random dash here? Why do we dash here? It's just a dash from, like, dash from them, bro. Nah, sorry, no offense. Nah, man, I was just joking. What was that Hulk freeze? Yeah, this dash is definitely a bit sus. I was trying to engage as far as possible. Like, this dash is kind of pointless because your spawn is literally here and stuff. And also this invis is way too early. Like, you can just walk here because they still can't see you, right? They can't see you through here. And use your invis right as you're about to come out, because then you at least have more time during the invis. Like, there's no need to start your invis all the way from here, because you waste a lot of it just walking from somewhere where the enemies can't even see you yet. Yeah, like this. And you see, you've used your invis. Psysoft. You used your invis, but you didn't even need to because the enemies didn't see you anyway. Yeah, especially with the nerf incoming, because the invis is going to be a shorter duration. So you really want to squeeze out as much as possible. And then dashing here, probably not the worst, because you are taking some damage. Also, something you can do on this map specifically is you can just go here and force the point and just kind of make the enemies panic a little bit. You know, you can use your dash. So you go here, you use your dash, you get here, and you just go on the point. You know? And you maybe kill someone here who's on the point, or you just capture the point, because if you're low elo enough, the enemies won't even realize that there's someone on their point. Like it's doing now with the Hulk. Never thought of that, yep. Okay, and then I don't know why you're dashing here. And also, again, kind of why are you using your invis here? You can just walk regularly. Imagine falling off there. But like, again, this invis is just useless. You want to use your invis to flank around and use it to get close to a squishy so that you can one-shot them. But if you can walk somewhere by just regularly walking, you don't need to use your invis. Like, the invis here is just useless. And then this dash here is just useless. You're full HP. You still have your Emma team up as well. And this guy is incredibly low HP. Go for off angle is very good to, yep, same as well with the off angle. This guy is thrusting the air right now. He just nutted, but he's still super low HP. Oh my god. Nah. Look at his eyes, dude. I'm like... Uh... Right, so this guy is low HP. Is this the Van Gogh meme? Yes, it is. Right, so this guy is super low HP. So I'm not sure why you just randomly dash out of here. Right, you could have just killed him there, probably. Yeah, I think you could have definitely killed him there. Okay, dash here is fine. The male sloppy of man. This is fine. Okay. Okay, but again, you're kind of just using your invis for no reason. Like, why not use your... If you want, why not just use your invis to get here, maybe look for a one-shot on this guy or a one-shot on this guy or someone. You're just kind of throwing your abilities out there for no real reason. Yeah, you're just kind of throwing your abilities for no real reason, just to say that you've used them. Okay, shoot, shoot, shoot. Again, I don't know why you keep dashing backwards into like nowhere. Again, like, you're using your invis way too early. You wanna walk as much as possible and only use your invis on like the last few meters when you want to get real close to someone. Like, this invis is again just useless. Like, you see, you end up right here where you could have just walked normally. I'm dashing, trying to get out of line of sight. Yeah, but a lot of the times it's not necessary. Okay, and right here, you can dash up here and look for an off angle or look to hit someone on the head. And by dashing here, you would also find this, which is, like I said earlier, kind of a free kill. Also, you shouldn't really fight here, because your entire team is being pushed back. Again, another wasted invis. Another wasted invis. Like, so far you haven't had one good invis usage. And you're just pressing that invis just to say you've used it. You also only have one healer, which is, I've just noticed. So that's why maybe it's not going super well. You can also use your ult here. Yup, there you go. This time you can use your invis as well, yeah. Go up in with dash with then invis deeper. Yeah, you can also try something like that. You can't hit them to there. This is like a newbie to a game. Yeah, he is definitely a newer player, like he said. I switched healer later because no one was healing. Yeah. But again, even here, you see, I play with this guy today also. Yeah, now you're definitely capping for sure, bro. Now you're definitely capping. But like, even here, you could use your invis, get right next to this guy and try to one-shot him. Again, kind of. He used ult after soulmate, and I mean, that one is fine. That one was fine, because he used it right after. Cap, I haven't got the... Yup, he caught you, bro. So this dash here is kinda useless. Like, I'm not sure why you not just keep shooting there. Okay, invis again, okay. Like, this is kind of how to use invis, right? You want to use invis to get close to the enemies so that you can kill them once you're close to them. Okay, so quick diagnosis for you. Stop using your dashes randomly. Stop using your invis randomly. Just use your invis and don't use your invis so early. So just use it to get to flank around, to get close to an enemy squishy, get close to the enemy backline, try to kill someone, and then you dash out. You flamed me too. Yeah, that's definitely sassy territory. So don't waste your invis that much for sure. I thought this skin helps with such stuff. Apparently not that much. Can you look at my healer gameplay? Okay, I'm gonna take like really quickly look at your gameplay, like your support healer, but yeah. I literally had work to do. I can't believe I missed your coaching twice now. So sorry. No worries, man. At least you were here.
They look like they mean business. Force first.
How much time for me? We'll probably try next stream. If not, time to use notification bells. Yeah, I don't know how long the list is. But so far from what I've seen on your invisible woman, just not using your push and pull, even your like shift a little bit. How do I submit the replay for it? You just send the replay code when it's your turn. I'm gonna okay. So you definitely could have used the push and pull. Yeah, you can definitely pull this guy. You can pull people here. Right, so you can pull here, and also use your shift. Not your shift, your vortex thingy. Can you check this guy's match history you played on Hall of the Jolly? Okay, I'm gonna take a look. Like, you could have used your vortex around here. Like, not now because you don't have it, but earlier. You can also just pull this guy down from the high ground, which the pull is really good to get people off the high ground. Or even here, pull people. Again, use your... This is a random jump. Like, I don't know, man, but you just seem to kind of throw your abilities out there for no reason. Or just not use them. Yeah, okay, so for you, definitely want to use the push and pull ability. It's been 45 seconds and you haven't used your pull once. So you want to use this to pull enemies into your team so that it's going to get them killed. It's going to get them into a lot of pressure. So you want to use the pull abilities to pull enemies into your team, to pull them down from high ground and stuff. So on Invis, use the pull a lot. Okay, you want to use it like 3, 4, 5 times a minute. We played Hall of the Jolly. Okay, let me just see if this guy has like... Just because you're saying it, man. Just because you're saying it. There's no... Like, there's none. There's none. I barely use my pool in case... I mean, I get it, but you don't need... If you just keep it randomly, you're missing out on a lot of value. You're missing out on damage. You're missing out on potential kills. Probably talking about quick match. Yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, he's the wrong Sam. Okay. Let me see. Who is the next one on the Twitch? A Pixel. We were on PC. You still have the Invis jump. Yeah, so you want to use that pool a lot more, because it's a lot of extra value. Hey, Pixel, are you here? I don't think he's here anymore. Because it's been a while. Let me take a look at the list as well. Gonna give it like a minute, just to make sure I don't miss someone randomly. But yeah, I mean, oh my god, the queues are getting super long. Yeah, it's quite a bunch of people. Okay, let me... Do you randomly pick from a person's games to VOD view? No, they just send the game replay themselves. So, you just send the game you want me to take a quick look at. Okay. Hey, Pixel, are you here? Hello. Hello, Mr. Apixel. No? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next. Hi, Lumiel, are you here then? Who will get the most ban next season? Is it Storm or Luna? Probably both of them, to be honest. What times do you usually stream? Right now. So like around this time. Like 1 hour earlier. The vocal range. Yeah man, my vocal range is just insane. I should have been a singer. No, definitely not. Every day. Almost every day. That Jeff team up with Storm. Yeah, the Jeff team up with Storm is crazy. So definitely I think it's going to be bans for Luna, because then you kind of disable... So you ban Luna because then it's Luna, and you also disable... You also disable the Hawkeye team up, and then of course Storm, because Storm is definitely strong by herself, and you disable the Jeff team up.
This isn't my first trip through the multiverse, you know.
Okay, let's see here.
Anyone willing to help?
Okay. You want above our couch? No. I am bronze. So... You could have used your invis as well to just roll out of the spawn faster. That's definitely one thing you could have done maybe. And then right here hitting the tank, sure, it's whatever, it's fine. But then you're starting to get into the point where you definitely want to use your invis, otherwise you're kind of wasting it. So right here, just use your invis and maybe go here. You also should have probably rolled out from this side or rolled out on this side just so you can reach around. But now you definitely want to just not sit on the invis, because if you sit on the invis, you kind of miss out on potential value. So right here, especially as your Venom is going in, you can't just invis really quickly or even dash here, because your Venom is going in, which means you want to help him, right? You want to help him kill the backline, you want to kill the backline yourself. Instead, you just stand there and just shoot. Like, why not dash here? Why not use invis? Right? You want to see who's on your team and look for synergies and team coordination potentials. Right? So if your Venom is going in, go in with him. A lot of Psylocks today, yup. Had some Psylocks yesterday as well. Right? So, like, why are you just randomly shooting here? You're kind of doing nothing. You're just kind of doing nothing. And you also didn't even dash away from the... You also didn't even dash away from the Black Panther. Like, you're kind of acting like an NPC right now. I'm sorry to say. Okay, so using the rollout here is fine. I don't think I realized he was on me. Yeah, but even if he wasn't on you, you still should have gone on the enemy backline with your Venom. Yeah, no, this is fine, but unfortunately your entire team is dead. So you're gonna die as well. Yep. So rolling out again. And you see you also have very low damage. Because you didn't just go for good targets. Wait, that's not... Yeah, you still have very low damage.
My blades seem sharp. Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
You also don't really want to duel a magic like this. Also not sure why. Why not just go here and start shooting this guy since he's already here? And of course you can look around. But you, especially because you don't have your invis, you can firstly go here and start shooting this. And then look for something with your invis. Yeah, and you're also kind of, again, sitting in the same spot. Hey, DSR, how do I get my VOD reviewed? You join the queue. Okay, so you see you're kind of pacing around, so you don't shoot this guy, you don't go for a flank, you're just going back and forth, like, you're not even sure what you want to be doing. You have to think about, before you even do something, you have to think about what you want to be doing. Do you want to flank? Do you want to just go main and shoot the tank, which is probably the better one? Thanks for the follow, by the way. Thank you for the follows. Alright, so you just want to think about what you're doing. Because even if you don't even know what you want to be doing, how can you expect to do it? And even here, why not shoot? Why not shoot? I just... you can shoot the demon. Should it be my best or worst game? Like a middle game, if you can. And then here, why not shoot? Shoot the Black Panther. Or, and even here you kind of just randomly stop shooting. Yeah, you're kind of all over the place, to be honest. Genuinely just think about a game plan. Like, where do you want to be going? Who should you look for? And stuff. It will be better if you submit a loss, yep. And again, you haven't used your invis to flank once. You haven't attacked the enemy backline once. Hello. Yeah, you're not even sure what you want to be doing. Now, you can peel, right? You can peel, that's perfectly fine. But then start thinking, okay, you're about to have your ultimate, you have invis, you have dashes, you don't have HP, you don't have teammates, so maybe chill for a little bit. And don't tell me your ult, oh my god, why do you want to ult here? Why do you want to ult here? You're probably not going to kill anyone. They have Adam, they're probably going to have Link. And even if they don't have Link, there's still like way too many people for you to kill anything. I was trying to be a bit more conservative with my flanks this game after dying a lot before, and I think that left me a lot more indecisive. Yeah. Yeah, I could see this bad ult from a mile away. And also, you don't want to be using your ult into the middle of the enemy team like this when they can see you already. Right? You want to maybe dash high up and then use your ult. Don't just dash. And also by the way, you never want to just dash in their face, because then you're just going to dash into the enemy's crosshair, right? So you're going to literally make it easier for them to hit you. You don't want to make it easy for them to hit you, right? You don't want to dash in their face like this. Alright, let's think about this. You see, you literally dash in their crosshair. So from this Luna's perspective, she just has to move the crosshair like an inch more and she's already hitting you. Probably the same for the Adam, right? You want to dash maybe to their side, so it's a bit more of a swing. Or the best one, by the way, is behind them, because then it's even harder to do. How do we do for a VOD view? You join the queue. You're just going for the T-pose.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
And the reason you say you said you wanted to be a bit more conservative. The way you go for flanks is you have invis, you don't have anything else to do, as in there's no one diving your backline or anything, just go for a flank. You have your invis, you go for a flank. You have invis, you look to get value out of that invis, not just have it sit there gathering dust. Who do you think is going to be the best DPS to learn as Phil? Probably Hawkeye or Hela. Probably even Punisher is going to be quite decent. Okay, so you go here, but unfortunately I think you do die. What if I'm bad at aiming? Maybe Squirrel Girl is gonna be decent. Probably not. Yeah, Bucky is quite good as well. I mean, Squirrel Girl, depending if you're low elo, it's not gonna be super bad. And she's just like, meh. But she works, actually. Yeah. If you have bad aim, then I'm sorry to say, but DPS is probably not your role. Like, for DPS, you definitely need some aim. Again, not looking for any DPS we must play. Probably Hela, Hawkeye. Okay, so even here, why not look for a flank, you know? Why not try to go around here and look for a flank around here? Gotta practice our DPS, yep. As a DPS player, you gotta practice your aim. Again, you have your invis, still haven't used it to flank. Alright, like there you go, right here. Now, he is already aware of you, which is kind of unfortunate, but this is definitely a way better use of your invis. Alright, look at this. That's also a nice ult. You have your invis again, right? You have your invis. Just maybe look around to flank someone right here, right? You have your invis. You have your invis again. You have your invis. Go look. Okay. When you have your invis, go and look for a flank on the enemy squishes. And if you want to see how you do this, by the way, as a Psylocke player, I've reviewed one of the best Psylocke players yesterday, in yesterday's stream. So you can just go and see how you should use it if you want. But yeah, use your invis to go around and flank. Because you're missing out by not using your invis. Now you can also farm damage just by not doing, but just like shooting tanks. But then you have to commit to just shooting. Right? That's why I say you also have to kind of think about the game plan. Do you want to go and flank, or do you want to just AFK and shoot? Do you think dive was weak this season? No, I think dive was quite strong this season. Like, Captain America was strong for sure. Iron Fist was strong for sure. Even Spider-Man was kind of annoying. Black Panther is definitely probably one of the worst dives, but... yeah, Iron Fist was strong, Captain was strong. Dive was definitely quite good this season. Which is understandable, because they're nerfing them. 46-ish hours on Spider-Man for nothing. I mean, he's still gonna be decent. Yeah. Hulk is my new best friend. Yep. Hulk. Okay, so... one more from YouTube. And then... okay, DC defeat, you were on YouTube, I've already done you, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. Triple heal incoming. Maybe. But if it's Ultron triple heal, I don't think there's anything to be worried about. Ahmed, are you here? Well, one Ahmed, because I think there were more. I did some practicing with your aim vids, that's how I originally found you. Nice. I hope you improved. I mean, yeah, he's still healing, but I don't think it's enough healing to be considered a big healer, to be honest. Like, Ultron, from what I've seen, is definitely kind of weak. Maybe if they buff him or something. Yo, since you're here, so just paste your replay code. I also came here from the AIM video at first, really love the coaching tips. Nice, man. Glad to hear that. Yeah, Ahmed, just paste your replay code. What do you think of the DPS strike? Is there a DPS strike going on? Are you down to see a strange one or mag? Whichever one you want, man. Whichever one you want more. Yo, thank you for the follow, by the way. Hi, Luna. DPS strikes? Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I watch your videos, didn't know you stream. Nice, good to see you, man. I appreciate it. It's interesting that Ultron doesn't have damage fall off and unlimited range. Yeah, but unfortunately, he does attack fairly slow. That's the strange one. I still can't see the codes for some reason. Maybe because they're getting dumpstered by the bots or something, but I just... Maybe try pasting the replay code by saying something else other than the number. So for example, ID and then the number. Because otherwise I think the bots are like... I think just YouTube is kind of breaking them down. So try sending it like in that format. Got some mag tips from someone else. Yeah, try sending it like that, because if you send just the number, it doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I don't know why. It's probably just from YouTube moderation or something. Okay, so you are the Strange. Right, you're the Strange then. Feel like Ultron is a fake healer, but his damage is also not that good. Yep, exactly. He's kind of bad at healing, he's kind of bad at doing damage. So, it's gonna be unfortunate. Okay, so you fight here. I think you're spamming your shield a bit much. I get it, you wanna do that defensive thing, but I think you're spamming your shield a bit much. You see, it's just eating damage, and it's not really doing that much. Yeah, it's just muscle memory. Yeah, you don't want to be using it that much. Because you see, right now it's already broken, and if you're half HP and you want to retreat, you don't have your shield to save you if you want to retreat. You don't want. You wanna use your shield, kind of like cover, right? But sometimes you don't need cover if you have HP. So use your HP as a resource, and then use your shield. Okay, maybe not use your shield as cover, but use your HP as a resource first, and then use your shield as a resource as well. Because your HP gets healed back faster than your shield regens. Basically lose some HP first before my shield. Yep, exactly, man. Yep, exactly like that. Yeah, this is kind of how you want to use the shield, right? When you're trying, kind of like this, right? When you're trying to disengage and you need the shield to block damage so that you don't die. Right, this is kind of how you want to use the shield. Otherwise, if you just spam it, it's going to get broken incredibly fast, and then you're not going to have it for when you need it. Hope I also get to be coach last name on YouTube Q. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last one as well, so we will have to move on. Wait, you might have to wait for the next stream, because I can't stream that long for today. Big F, yep. Will you stream tomorrow? Tomorrow's what? Wednesday? No, I'm not gonna. I can't stream tomorrow because I have a coaching right at this time. Like a full-on coaching. Yup. Do you coach professionals? Haven't had anyone yet, but I did coach, like, not full coach, but I did give advice to like some high-ranked players. Even in yesterday's stream, by the way. Yeah, like yesterday we had 2 people in like top 100 or something. What's your own rank? I haven't played ranked in like a month or something. I haven't played ranked at all this season, to be honest, because I've just been focused on content, but I will play next one. That's why I'm bronze. That's why I'm bronze. What game did you used to coach in? I coached a bit of Overwatch back in the day, and a little bit of League of Legends, like back in the day. Do you consider poke characters as cowards? Maybe. I kind of think super mobile characters are more cowards. If that makes sense. I just don't like playing against super mobile characters. Who do you main? I don't really have a full-on main, kind of more of everything. Okay, let me just kind of focus on this one. Okay, you have your ultimate, but I don't think you're gonna need it. I also think you might be going a bit too far forward, considering the enemy has divers. Is it better to shield or exile Scarlet? I guess it depends on which one is easier to hit. If she's kind of in an awkward position where you can't exile her, shield is probably better. Like if she's getting bubbled by a Magneto or something, then shield is probably better. Could probably look for an ult here, although the enemies are kind of getting stomped. Okay, never mind. This round is like a full-on stomp. Let me look at the actual one. Nice burst. There's a reload animation cancel. Yeah, there's also a reload animation cancel. I mean, gimmicks like that, it's not gonna matter that much. I mean, sure, they make a little bit of a difference, but they're more gimmicks than anything. Like, for example, like, you're not gonna lose a game because you didn't do the reload animation cancel. But yeah, it does help. I'm not gonna say no. It can help. But it's just something like extra. What time then? And yeah, he was just jumping the sky, humping the sky. Won't it make a difference in a long match? It might make a slight difference, but again, it's not like insanely big. Yeah, seeing as the enemy has Giga Dive in this game, you can probably play a bit like close to your team and just maybe try to peel. As in try to play a bit more brawly. Because Strange can brawl this decently. Okay, so you get the kill here. Okay, I want to see how you use your ultimate. That's definitely a bit greedy. Like, this is definitely a bit greedy. Yeah, that was definitely way too greedy. And now you're kind of, yeah, now you're screwed. Yeah, that was way too greedy. Like, why are you on their side of the spawn? Like, why are you here? You're also kind of LOSing your healers. And you're chasing an Iron Man in the sky, which, sure, you can use it to just push him away. But, like, this is just way too greedy. Okay, and now you have your ultimate. Maybe you can look to drop an ultimate, like, over here or something. Yeah, now your team is dead. Yeah, now your team is dead. You can actually try to portal your team to come back. Yeah, that's something you can try, is try to portal your team back onto the point if it's getting too bad. Yeah, I think you definitely could have portaled your team back onto the point here. Like, go back here and try to portal them to come back to you. I've thought of that and one of the guys told me we just reset. Yeah, but you don't have that much time. So like, yeah, now you're getting body blocked, so yeah. Like, don't listen to don't listen to dumb teammates. Right, if you think a play is the right play, do it. Another reason why you should mute teammates. Because a lot of time, they have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, you should definitely start looking for an ultimate now, because this is definitely getting into the territory of just wasting ultimate by, or like missing out on ultimate. You guys have 5 ultimates. It's about time to use some of them. Yeah, now you can't use it because you've kind of wiped them. You can even try to be sneaky, so like you can go here, wait for them to walk out, and then drop with your ultimate. Holding ult for the next game. That's nice. That's a nice block. Okay, let me go even further. You still have your ultimate. I mean, you didn't really have that many good opportunities. Okay, you use your ultimate here. Let me see how you use it. And after this is really GG's. Yeah. I think this was a bit of a panic ult. You did keep it for a long time and it ended up being a panic ult as well. Yeah, so with your ultimate on Strange, you can definitely afford to be a bit more creative. So wait for the enemies around here, try to be more sneaky with your ultimate. Or just throw it in there once you see a nice opportunity. And also, maybe stop spamming your shield that much, because you're just wearing it down, and then when you're going to actually need it, you're not going to have it. So, don't keep your ultimate for so long. You can actually have used the portal to get back to the point, or like get your teammates back to the point, because you want to use the portal on Strange. It's one of the most broken abilities in the game. So don't hold your ultimate for so long. Maybe spam the shield a little bit less and use portal. Okay. Yep, that's gonna be it. My voice is cooked. My throat is cooked. Can you do just one more? Yeah, I can't do one more because I am absolutely cooked and it's getting late. But I will go. I will do I will do more in the next stream, and then we'll probably. So the next stream is gonna be Thursday. Yeah, next stream is gonna be Thursday, same hour. And then on Friday, I'm probably gonna start streaming a lot earlier once you get the reset, so we can actually play some Ultron. So yeah, that's gonna be it then. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and hope you guys learned something. Have an amazing rest of the day. I'm sorry I didn't get to everyone, but it is what it is. At least I did get to some people, which I hope you guys appreciated it. Or I hope you guys appreciated it. That sounded so wrong, but yeah. Thank you guys for being here. See ya.